Join myself and Bowden tomorrow from Horizon Middle School as we talk a little bit about this weather, and we are getting tastes from time to time of some spring-like conditions. But today, a little reminder that winter is still hanging around. We got some snow. It was light. The flakes were ginormous, and we ended up with 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch across the FM area. Once the sun came out after the clouds parted, it didn't take long for a lot of that to really melt away. 14 degrees, though, is all we are at right now. It feels like 4 with a 7-mile-per-hour wind from that chilly northwesterly direction. Most areas have winds under 10 miles per hour, and wind chills not too big of a factor, although they're down in the single digits, as you saw for Fargo. We have temperatures that are milder. Out in Wadena, it is 18. Look at Jamestown, where you see the deeper purplish shades here. Some warmer weather, so you can assume that with these colors here, that down in places like Oaks, Ellendale, and Lemoore, things aren't too bad. But you cross to the north and east, it's chilly, 10 degrees right now in Langdon. Here's a look at the cloud cover across the region. The snow has exited for the most part. A few flurries showing up on the radar as you approach the Twin Cities, and also in the central portion of the Dakotas, we have some light flakes that continue there. Now we have this boundary temperature differences between the areas in the western part of the Dakotas, where we have 20s, and here in the eastern part of the state, where we are stuck in the teens. And along that boundary is where we find those snowflakes. The hour-by-hour forecast shows that that boundary kind of just oscillates back and forth as we go through the evening. Yes, there'll be a chance for some light flakes of snow, and again, there'll be more nuisance than anything else, but certainly could make slippery roads and slippery sidewalks tonight. Overnight, that threat of snowflake activity does continue. Measurable flurries, Hutch will call it, as we take a look at the eastern third of North Dakota with the best chance first thing in the day. Look at your morning temperatures, single digits to right around 15 degrees. Out to the west, we could even see some 20s in places like Harvey, Maddock, and maybe even Medina and Cleveland. Then, as we head through the rest of the afternoon, it does look like that snow spreads, and it's going to linger in the same area for a few hours as we play this through the afternoon hours. Some areas could pick up as much as 1 inch of snow for your Thursday afternoon. Again, a nuisance, but slippery nuisance. Give yourself extra time for the commute. We'll see a few different bands setting up here and there, as our model is indicating, with temperatures that will rise to only around 15 to 20 degrees for most of us by late in the day. As we approach your evening hours, the snow chances should subside, although we'll see a little burst of energy making its way into the western Dakotas for late on your Thursday night. Fargo, we start out the day in the chilly single digits. Temperatures will climb, clouds will be building, and we'll have a chance of some snow showers, particularly in the midday hours here in the FM area. And accumulations of upwards of 1/2 inch or so, not out of the question for us, as we'll see temperatures very close to 20. Those clouds continue, and so do our flurry chances for your Thursday evening. And by the way, tomorrow night's sunset, 6:09, and again, we're adding over 3 minutes and 15 seconds of daylight each and every day, and isn't it marvelous? Your hometown forecast, teens from the Northern Valley into northwest Minnesota, near 20 for the rest of us as we take a look at more frosty photos. This one in the Ada area here. Beautiful scene. Thanks so much, Brenda, for capturing your frosty display in the River Valley. Here is a look then on Friday. We start warming things up after morning in the single digits, 25 degrees. Hutch wants to highlight the weekend because really it is the highlight of the forecast for the second straight week. The weekend will bring temperatures in the 30s, and we're talking 35 to 40, a legitimate shot at 40 degrees even in and around the FM area on your Sunday. Next week, we hold on to the mild temperatures for the first couple of days. We have a little weather hiccup in the forecast. It does not look like a big weather maker at this time, but we'll keep you posted as to that. Right now, it's about a 30% chance that you'll see some measurable snow out of that deal, with cooler weather following it up on Wednesday of next week. And I stress cooler, not brutal cold.
Right, like we're kind of feeling in the early morning
It
hours.
is pretty chilly out there right now, yes.
It is. Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
Voters